Okay, real quick, we're gonna talk about this grip on the stick when you're stick fighting.
Traditionally, the FMA guys show you to do this, okay? And it's for two reasons. One is enhanced control of the weapon, and the other one is because they want you to do all these fancy disarms and stuff that you can kind of only make work if you're already beating the crap out of the guy. It's a functional grip, and it's the best learning grip. Also, the other advantage to this grip is if this hand gets injured, let's say I get this finger broken right here, okay, and I pass it to this side, I can pass it to my checking hand, and I now have it in this grip, which is also a functional grip, which is, for instance, Wamiko Screamer, they like this grip. Kitty Sersha, they like this grip.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the grip I go for.
This is more of a blade grip.
Okay.
Okay, there's a problem with all these grips. Well, one, this isn't as long. When you're holding it, the one that you're consistently going to hold tight is the middle finger. The thumb and the forefinger is more for precision and aiming. These two fingers here, this is for power.
Right.
So just like you clench your fist hard when you score a blow, once you know you're sinking the stick in, then you dig it in with this. Now, if you're having trouble with your grip sliding down like this, it's probably, and I'm prone to this, it's probably because you're squeezing too much with the thumb and the forefinger and not enough with these whenever you do your strokes, and that'll cause your stick to slowly work its way down here. Now, when you, my favorite grip is this, about 1.5 inches at the bottom, because it gets me more reach, more power, and it doesn't give up all the control. You've got to be careful when you use this grip, not to try to stop a stroke short that was a power stroke, and then let this thing kick out here. If your butt is too far up, if you're in this this grip here, you don't want your butt to be farther up than this palm, because you want it to go against that and not kick out.
I see
like that. Okay,
right.
So you're only 1/2 inch from it being up here. If it's up here, it comes out very easy because it can rotate in your palm. So you got to be careful once you adopt this grip. So since I have a tendency to squeeze a little bit too much with my forefingers, and my forefinger and my thumb, I'll go for this grip because I know I'm going to get a little bit of slide upward. Right. This is, if you're using this grip, it's favored for styles that do X patterns and are blade focus, because with a machete, your grip's going to be all the way down the bottom.
Yeah.
And there will also, usually with a blade, there'll be some irregularity, a pommel or something down at the bottom,
to read for retention.
With a forestry machete that's going to help you hold on to it. So fighting with a stick like this is really going to help you ace your machete grip. So I recommend you just fight in all of these grips, and I'll change them. When I'm left-handed, I'll usually use this grip because I've passed it to my left hand from this more controlling grip. And I only do it for a short period of time, and because my left hand's really weak. So when I am left-handed, I'm really trying to stay away from the other guy. I'm doing it because I'm tired, or I'm injured, or something like that. And then this one, I'll usually go for control when I'm fighting from this side. So just remember that this is your consistent grip right here.
Right.
And you want a thickness of stick, usually, that's going to permit you to touch the muscle at the base of your thumb with that middle finger.
Right. And the other thing too I know is like when you have to build up your wrist where you don't do this where these get let go when you're twirling, because that'll get knocked out of your hand too.
Yes. Oh yeah. When you rotate, this is the most you want to happen right there.
Right.
You don't want to lose purchase with your ring finger.
No.
Depending on the thickness of the stick, you're going to end up with just a pinky finger on the edge. Okay, you get more strength out of these two fingers than you do out of your forefinger and your thumb. There's actually more power behind the smaller fingers,
Right.
because this muscle
Right.
is bigger than this.
All right. So that's the
And
grip.
even when you do the backhand, you're still using the same muscle
Right.
as you do with the forehand. You're using your flexor here.
All right. Pretty cool. Very. I didn't even think to do a thing on grips. I will also say that if you practice also with the glove you would use for sparring or fighting with that with the glove on, because it does change it a little bit. You know, yeah, I know it's like, well, I'm not gonna have a glove on if fill in the blank scenario happens. I know, but I found that useful to practice shadow boxing and other things with the gloves as well. So I mean, I found it helpful for me. All right, thank you.